Good evening, children. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Right. I think almost around, we'll say 35 joined to the session. Today, I'm willing to go through at least 5 past papers and just to understand what is the criteria you have to answer, right? And I think these days you are working very hard, right? And I think this session will be right. Let me share the website. We'll start from 2024 January exam, right? ISD, Information Systems in Digital Environment. With the last exam paper. Normally the paper structure, right? Paper structure is you have to answer all questions. There is no selections, right? You have to answer all questions, and altogether 3 hours and 15 minutes allocated for the paper, right? This action verb list that is common for all papers, right? That is same. Anyway, we'll go through the structure, right? You have few sections to answer: section A, section B, and section C, right? Section C, finally the action verb list. Section A, that includes, that is known as OTQ, right? OTQ means you have 10 MCQs. Ten MCQs and another 5 uh, true false. You have to mark true or false, right? Then that is over. Then section B include another 5 questions, right? 10 marks allocated for each question, right? You have to answer all these questions. And the last section, section, that means section C, totally 25 marks allocated. That is a case study. You have to read the case study and you have to answer according to the case, right? 25 marks allocated for that. 25 marks for section A, another 25 for section B, right? 50 allocated for those 2 sections, and section B allocated the balance 50, right? That means all 3 sections are very important. You are not supposed to ignore any question. Right. We'll go through this section, right? Now this MCQ and OTQ, that is covered the entire syllabus, right? Entire syllabus, right? Entire syllabus. I can't say that is covering the whole syllabus, but you have to expect that from the entire syllabus, right? There is no particular sequence to understand. As an example, we can't guess those, right? And let me go through another. First, go through the section A of this paper. And anyhow, we'll open another. This is 24 July. Structure is same, right? Section B will discuss, right? Okay. Now, 1 to 110, write the number of the selected answer in your answer booklet with the number assigned to the question, right? Then you have to write the answer. This is not you are not supposed to underline. You have to write the correct answer number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which one of the following information system is used by tactical managers in the middle level to monitor the current performance status of the organization? Tactical managers. Who are those tactical managers? Right? Yeah. Tactical managers mean middle level managers. Right? Tactical managers are middle level managers. Let me share the whiteboard. Right. Tactical managers. In the managerial hierarchy, we can identify main 3 layers, right? Operational, tactical, and strategic. Operation level means that they are making decisions for day-to-day operations, right? Team leaders, supervisors, foremen are included in operational level. Tactical management means they are that include this particular level include we'll say head of departments, right? Head of marketing, marketing manager in the tactical, head of IT manager, right? Head of finance, finance manager. And the strategic level includes the board of directors and the chairman and all chief officers, right? CTO, COO, CIO, those are included in the strategic level, right? Now, tactical level is the middle level of this management hierarchy, right? Normally, operation level, they are using TPSs, MIS, EIS, DSS, like that, right? Then tactical level is using management information systems. Right. Then the correct answer is MIS, right? DSS is top level management, MIS middle level management, TPS bottom level, OAS that is not actually one single information system, that is collection of systems like spreadsheets, presentation, word processing, right? Communication tools, email, right? Then OAS that forms including all these. Consider the following statement regarding the mobile computing devices. A major drawback of using a smartphone is the smaller screen, as it creates difficulties in the working for a longer period. It says this mobile computer, the smartphone is smaller, right? That is very difficult to work in. Notebooks have long battery life. Desktop PC application softwares are compatible with tablets. Desktop PC applications are compatible with tablets. We can't say that, no? Right? We can't say that desktop applications of the same OS, same application, we can't. used in different operating systems. Mobile devices, tablets, those are used in Androids or iOS, right? Then we can't install Windows applications on that, right? Even though on iOS, same application we are using in Mac, we can't install on the tablet, right? But the notebook has a considerable battery life, right? Longer battery life mean that is most probably we can say 3 hours, 4 hours battery life, right? Major drawback of using smartphone is smaller screen size. That is also true. Then A and B. Which one of the following is not factor when choosing the internet connection? When we are choosing internet connection, right? We have to think more. Cost, definitely we have to think about the cost, right? Cost is very important fact. What is the sum we have to pay in the end of the month, right? That is the cost. Speed, the bandwidth. What is the speed, right? What is the upload speed? What is the download speed? Confidentiality, that is not in the network, that internet connection means that is confidentiality on application actually. Using internet connection, what is happening? We are connecting to the worldwide network. Once we connect to the network, then we are trying to maintain the confidentiality. When we are buying internet connection, when we are considering internet connection, confidentiality that not supposed to consider. Availability is very important. What is the availability, right? Is it free to buy, right? As an example, some high bandwidth connections are there. If it is not available in the particular region, then that is not available, right? The speed, that is not available. As an example, now we are using normal ADSL line. We can get around 8 Mbps, 4 Mbps bandwidth. But in other countries, the free line offer, free internet connection offered to normal domestic line. They are not supposed to pay for that. That is 8 Mbps in Japan, right? Like that, if that connectivity is not available for us, we have to pay, right? Right. Then confidentiality is that is not a factor to consider. Consider the following statements related to the e-commerce and m-commerce. E-commerce is electronic commerce, m-commerce is mobile commerce. Buying and selling information, product and service over computer communication network is called e-commerce. Buying and selling information, products and buying and selling information, product and service over computer communication networks is called in e-commerce. C to B is one of the major types of e-commerce. The widespread availability and popularity with wireless devices is positive factor for m-commerce. Customers can use previous reviews, comments and ratings about the product when used in e-commerce and m-commerce. We'll say, what is your answer? What is correct answer? Send me a number. Send your answer to main chat. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, answer is 4, right? Answer is 4. All of above. The producer of rethinking and reconstruction of companies' business activities in order to boost efficiency, reduce cost, and improve product or service quality is business process outsource, BPO, BPR, BPR, fintech development, blockchain. What is business process outsourcing? Business process outsourcing is we are not conducting particular business operation internally. We don't have staff and resources for that. What we are doing is we are outsourcing. Another company is doing that on behalf of us. As an example, our salary preparation, we don't have people to prepare salary. We have outsourced. We have hired that business process from outside. Then that is business process outsourcing. This is a profitable business, BPO. Business process re-engineering. BPR or business process re-engineering is rethinking about the business. Right? Rethinking about the business. That means we are thinking about this is the correct way to conduct the business. Are we doing this business in correct way? Is this the best practice in the industry? We are rethinking and we are making required positive changes. Right? That is known as business process re-engineering. Fintech development, that is mean financial technology. Blockchain is, that is a shared ledger available online to keep records of blockchain, cryptocurrency, right? Like Bitcoins, right? Then what is the correct? Producer of rethinking and reconstruction companies' business activities in order. Business process re-engineering. Business process re-engineering. 1.6. To provide strategic information to decision makers, executives information system. Comprise several companies. Which one of the following can be categorized as EIS? To provide strategic information strategic decision makers, executive information system comprise several components. Which one of the following can be categorized as the component of EIS? Input, process, output, and feedback. Servers, routers, keyboards, and monitors. Database, network, programming, and security. Hardware, software interface, and telecommunication. EIS is Executive Information System, right? Executive Information System that cater to the strategic level, what I told you, right? Strategic level. That means top level management supposed to use this, right? Top level managers are using this. Then input, process, and output. Input, process, and output. Right? That is mainly we can say TPS. Servers, routers, keyboards, and monitors. This is common for computer hardware. Database, networking, and programming and security. Hardware, software, interface, and telecommunication. The fourth one is the correct most relevant answer. You can say, why EIS we are not going to enter data except the transaction processing systems. No other information systems directly capture data that is from input devices, that is extracting data from other systems. TPS is capturing data, users are entering data into the TPSs. Other information systems are capturing. Servers, routers, keyboards, and monitors, those are networking systems, database, networking, programming, and security. Hardware, software, interface, and telecommunication. We have given main few components in the as a diagram. You can check it again. Answer is 4. Which one of the following social media platform most suitable to find job seekers to find suitable job for to connect with the professional and relevant field? Professional network, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. What do you think? LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a professional network, right? Many job seekers are using LinkedIn to find their jobs, right? Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook are not, that is just end-to-end communication methods. You have been given the following statements with reference to steps to improve cyber security. Cyber security. Always download and install the latest software. Yes, that is very important, right? Software patches are very important. What the software patches are doing, these software patches are closing security loopholes of the system. If the software is as it is, right, if that is not updating frequently, that is risky, right? Why these software patches? We know all these risks are updating. Viruses are updating, malwares are updating. Then this security methods that should be updated, softwares to be updated to avoid these attacks, cyber attacks. Always download, install, and latest software. Use strong passwords. Yes, that is also important. If there is a strong password means that to be include numbers, letters, uppercase and lowercase, and non-alphabetic characters, right? That is also very important, using a strong password. And backup data. Backup data, the backed up data we can use to recover, right? Original data in a case of disaster, right? After cyber attack, we can use backup data as a recovery tool, right? Then all these 3 methods we can use in order to protect from cyber attacks. In the context of cyber security, these all are, then the answer is all of them. Which model of crowdfunding, right? What is crowdfunding? Crowdfunding. Crowdfunding. That means large crowd is funded to the capital requirement. What is happening in this case? There's a crowdfunding platform. If I have a fund requirement, then I can submit the proposal. Then there are donors. Donors or investors are there. If my capital requirement is large, as an example thing, I am looking for 100 million capital to start a business, but no single one can contribute to this, then petty amounts, 1 million, 2 million, 5 million, like that, large crowd contributed to my capital requirement. That is known as crowdfunding. There are different modes of crowdfunding, right? Let me explain through the answers. Reward-based crowdfunding, right? Reward-based crowdfunding is, this is just a reward. They are expecting reward. They are funding, right? They are expecting a reward, right? For this particular contribution. Donation-based crowdfunding. This is a donation. Lending-based crowdfunding, they are expecting, this is a loan actually. Equity-based crowdfunding is they are expecting shares of the company, right? Shares of the company. Then correct answer is donation-based crowdfunding. This is a donation. Reward-based crowdfunding is they are expecting a reward. Donation-based, that is a donation. Lending-based, that is a loan. Equity-based crowdfunding is expecting shares. They are going to be the shareholders of the company. If I'm expecting my capital requirement for starting a new business, they want to be shareholders of this business to finally get the profit sharing, right? Then the correct answer is donation-based crowdfunding. Innovations in artificial intelligence, robotics, IoT, biotechnology, 3D printing, and others at the core of what? Industry 4, right? Industry 4, fourth industrial revolution. You know, Industry 1, that is using the thermal engine, right? And Industry 2 is mass production with conveying belt. Industry 3 is using computers, electricity. Industry 2 also electricity, right? Industry 3 using computers and software. Industry 4, smart technology, artificial intelligence, robotics, Internet of the Thing, Internet of everything. Everything goes under Industry 4, right? 10. State whether each of the following statement from 111 to 115 is true or false. Write the answer true, false in your answer booklet with the number assigned to the question. With the rapid growth of information technology, knowledge of employees are overwhelmed with the amount of information they receive and collect from various channels. With the rapid growth of information technology, knowledge of employees are overwhelmed with the amount of information received, collect from various channels. Yes, we know what is data, information, and knowledge. Very first lesson. Data is the raw fact. Information is the processed data. Knowledge is the amount of information with particular person about a particular context, right? That is true. In a peer-to-peer network model, there is no centralized server and all nodes on the network can communicate directly with each other. Yes, There are different network models. Peer-to-peer network and client-server networks. Peers mean it's a peer group. All these computers in the network connected using a hub or switch. We say this is the switch. Now, A, B, C, D, all these computers can communicate with each other with less security, less password security, authentication, right? Why? No any control over others. Any computer don't have extra privilege to control other computers. That is known as peer-to-peer, right? Same level of computers, right? Client-server network is there is a server. Clients are connecting to this network. As an example, think this is the server. This is switch. This is also connected. Now, this server is running all user databases, right? Security policies and everything. Once this computer want to access this, what is happening? This is authenticating. If this particular user has specific rights to access this, then this server allowed to access. If not so, access denied, right? Then what is the question? In peer-to-peer network model, there is no centralized server. Yes, there is no centralized server, and all nodes on the network can communicate directly with each other. Yes, all these signals are not going to particular data particular server. There are different types of servers: file servers, mail servers, web servers, right? All those have different tasks to perform in the network. One of the main objective of the Electronic Transaction Act 19 of 2006 to facilitate to the electronic presentment of check. That means check clearance, right? One of the main objective of the electronic transaction, right? This is not Electronic Transaction Act, right? This is online settlement. This is not Online Transaction Act, Electronic Transaction Act, not providing any clause conditions to regarding checks. 114, business intelligence, BI primarily focuses on describing what has happened in past, while business analytics, BA focuses predicting what likely to happen in future. Yes, business intelligence normally collecting existing data. Existing data mean what we have collected previously. Business analytics mean analyzing available data and understanding particular shapes and relationships and predicting future situations, right? There's a particular analysis method, predictive analysis. There are different data analysis methods, right? Some are predictive analysis, that is doing prediction. Some are prescriptive analysis, finding certain error or any situation and providing a solution. That is known as predictive. Some are descriptive analysis, just giving description. This has happened, right? Now, business analysis is something beyond the business intelligence. Then 114 is correct. When using crowdfunding, there are no potential cybersecurity breaches. Why not? There are many cybersecurity breaches in crowdfunding. Most probably, scamming can take place. Donors' money, right, can scam through some parties by submitting fake proposals. Right. Section number 2. In the present data-driven world, data and information have become, this is the first section, most probably based on data, information, right? Characteristic of data, difference between data and information. In the present data-driven world, data and information have become an integral part of an organization. Data can be transformed into valuable insights, and the processed information should be delivered to the right person at the right time and right place, which facilitates organization to make better decisions. I think I have loosened my host. Right, now okay. Right. With this not with this notion, organizations are heavily investing in information systems to gain competitive advantage. Competitive advantage means be ahead compared to other people, other competitors, right? The question is, differentiate data from information based on dependency and its use decision making. Dependency. What is dependency? Data depend on what? Data is depend on the source. Data source, right? That means data is depend on raw facts and figures, right? And information, right? Information is depend on data. If data is incorrect, information also incorrect, right? If we have collected information, sorry, if we have collected data which is incomplete, then what is the information we are processing that is infect to this particular process, right? What else? For decision making process, right? For decision making process, right? Or you can say the data refers to the raw unprocessed fact and figures, right? Unprocessed facts and figures without context. Data in its raw form may not be useful or decision making. It could be numbers, text, or even images that require processing of information to become useful. For instance, a collection of sales numbers by themselves does not tell you much about the business or its performance. Information, on the other hand, is data that has been processed and organized in a way that it becomes meaningful. Information is contextualized and that has value and can be used for decision making. For example, the same sales numbers, when analyzed to show trends or compared against the targets, turn into valuable insights that aid in decision making. Right? Then in decision making, data is the foundation, right? Foundational input raw materials that need to further analysis. Information is the output of that analysis, which can be used directly make informed decisions. Right. If you want, you can. I think we don't have much time to write those, right? I have voice type what I told. Then you can take a snapshot and later, if you want, you can write it. I will share the whiteboard. You just take a snapshot, right? Get a snapshot. Right. I'm changing the screen, right? If you want, I can send you the answers. What I have written end of the class session, right? If you want that, you can just send me a message. My number is in the group. Anyway, I will. Write this number and you send me a WhatsApp message. Then I will send you what are the answers I have given, right? Then you don't want to take snapshots and everything, right? You know my name, right? Right. We'll go to the next question then. Second question, it says, B1 and B2. Explain the importance of the quality identified in, B, identify the characteristic of quality of information highlighted in the above scenario. What are the qualities of information? Right? Quality information. Quality information means there are different characteristics. Right? Quality information. The characteristic of quality information that highlighted in the scenario is timeliness. Right? Timeliness. It highlights the timeliness. Read the scenario. The scenario emphasizes that the processed information should be delivered to the right person at the right time, ensuring it useful and actionable when needed. Right? The characteristic highlighted in the scenario is timeliness. Right? Explain the importance of the quality identified in B1. Timeliness. Then what is the importance of the timeliness? Timeliness is crucial because decisions in organizations often need to be made quickly to respond to opportunities or threats. If information is outdated or delayed, it can lead to missed opportunities or poor decisions. For example, if financial data is not delivered in time, in real time, a company may miss the chance to adjust its strategy in response to market fluctuations. Timely information ensures that decision makers have the relevant facts at their disposal when they are required to act, thereby improving decision accuracy and organizational performance. Right? Timeliness. First, you have to identify what is the characteristic highlighted in the scenario. That is timeliness. Then you have to explain about the timeliness. Explain 2 ways how decision-making process and organization has transformed with the technology. Transformed with the technology, 3 marks. Now, data-driven decision-making. One is the data-driven decision-making. Right? One way is data-driven decision-making. Technology has enabled organizations to collect and analyze vast amount of data through tools such as big data analytics and business intelligence platforms. These technologies allow organizations to make decisions based on real-time data, trends, and predictive models. For example, business can now use customer behavior, consumer behavior data, to tailor marketing strategies, improving decision-making accuracy. Another way is automation of decision process. With the advent of artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning, decision-making processes have become more automated. Algorithms can analyze data and suggest or even make decisions without human intervention, particularly in repetitive or operational decision-making tasks. As an example, AI-powered system in finance industry can automatically process loan application based on the preset criteria, speeding up the decision-making process and reducing human error. Right? That is the question 1. Question, that is actually question 2. This is question 3. Pick and go. Case study is pick and go. Pick and go is newly established supermarket in Gampaha, which is planning to provide a better shopping experience with the concept of all under one roof. The management of this pick and go has decided to move with state of the technologies from the inception. Further, the management of pick and go has decided to introduce a database to manage their inventory. They have decided to handle all their documents via cloud storage facility. Identify one example for each of the following information technology infrastructure components that can be introduced in pick and go: operating system, ERP software, data management, and storage. Right? Just think the answer. Right. Operating system. As an operating system, you can use many operating systems for this purpose. You can use Windows servers, Linux servers, Unix, right? Any kind of operating system you can use: Windows server, Linux server, Unix server. These are operating systems, right? An example of operating system that can be introduced in pick and go is Windows server. This operating system is robust, scalable, and can handle the need of supermarkets inventory system, supporting multi-user environment and enterprise applications. Enterprise software applications. Second is the enterprise software application, that means ERP system. An example for enterprise software application is, we'll say, SAP Business One. You can suggest even Oracle, e-business suite, right? Microsoft Dynamics, Pronto, right? Odoo, previously known as Open ERP, right? SAP Business One. This application can help pick and go to manage various business processes like inventory management, sales, financials, and it integrates seamlessly across different functions within the supermarket. You know, all these applications, ERP applications, they are coming with modules. We have to buy only required modules only, right? Data management and storage. Data management and storage. Right? Then you can suggest Microsoft, right? SQL Server, Oracle database, MySQL, right? As data storage, you can say Microsoft Azure, Google cloud servers, right? And Amazon S3, that is very important. Amazon S3 with large popularity, becoming popular. Amazon S3, S3 is simple storage service, right? That is an example for management storage, Amazon S3. Amazon S3 can store and manage all documents, inventory data, secures and in the cloud, offering scalability during the easy access, which is crucial for pick and go's business operations. Amazon Web Services, right? If you want SQL Server, you can get it from Amazon. Section B is explain the link between customer relationship management and the database. CRM. This is separately we have given in the study pad. Customer relationship management, CRM system is and database are closely linked, as CRM system relies on database to store, manage and retrieve customer related data. The link can be explained as, we can say, a CRM system is designed to manage interactions with customers, track customer preferences, maintain detailed customer profiles, and enhance customer service. It requires a structured database to store and organize information such as contact details, purchase history, feedback, and communication logs. A database server as the backbone of CRM system, providing the infrastructure for storing and maintaining this data. It enables efficient querying and retrieval of customer data to support marketing, sales, and service efforts. By using databases, CRM systems can maintain real-time customer data, ensuring that the supermarket and personalized experience and optimize communication with customers. Right? That is the link between the CRM systems and databases. State 3 ways how efficiency is of business operations is achieved through the use of cloud computing. Cloud computing. We are using clouds like Amazon, right? Microsoft Azure, right? Google Workspace. Mainly cost efficiency. Cloud computing reduces the need for we can go to invest in and maintain expensive hardware and infrastructure. It operates on a way as you go model, right? You have not to pay entire amount. You have to pay what you have used. Where the supermarket only pays for the services it uses, reducing capital expenditure and operational costs. And the scalability and flexibility. Cloud computing allows we can go to scale their resources up or down based on demand. This is particularly beneficial for handling fluctuating workloads, such as during peak shopping times. As the business grows, cloud services can easily accommodate increasing data storage and processing needs without requiring major hardware upgrades. And that improved collaboration and accessibility. Cloud computing enables employees of Pick and Go to access business applications, inventory data, and documents from any location with an internet connection. This enhances collaboration among staff and improves decision making, as real data can be accessed easily by authorized personnel, even remotely, right? Even remotely. These are advantages of using cloud computing, right? Batik Lanka. Batik Lanka is a leading organization, operates in the apparel industry of Sri Lanka. At the moment, they are using management information system to monitor the current performance status of the organization. Also, Batik Lanka intends to use data mining techniques to identify trends and hidden relationships exist in the apparel industry. Identify 3 types of management information system that can be used by Batik Lanka along with the purpose used into the business operations. Explain what is meant by data mining. Identify 2 data mining applications that Batik Lanka can apply in their operations. Batik Lanka, that is a separate case study. right? Batik Lanka can use, in one hand, they can use MISS, right? This can use, one is HRIS, Human Resource Information Systems, they can use, right? And they can use CRM, right? CRM. CRM means customer relationship management. CRM can use to enhance the customer satisfaction. And marketing information systems they can use to ensure that marketing to the Salesforce management, right? Also, they can use knowledge management system, KMS, right? KMS. Identify mean you have to identify, only identify. Explain what is mean by data mining. Mining mean we are finding something valuable we can't find on the surface of the earth. Data mining, at its normal process, we are generating information. In data mining, we are trying to find something more valuable from the data set, right? That is not just routing data processing, right? Data mining refers to the process of discovering patterns, trends, correlations, and hidden relationships with large data sets using statistical and computational techniques. The goal of data mining is to extract valuable, actionable information from vast amount of raw data, which can then use support decision making, improves operations, or predict future trends. It commonly used to identify meaningful insights from structured data, right? That is the data mining. We are trying to find something more valuable, right? Information just, that is the surface idea, right? We are trying to find the relationship, right? That is a very popular case study in Walmart. They have find there is a relationship between napkins, that mean diapers and beer in Fridays. But normal data processing, they can't find that. That is data mining, right? Then what they did is they keep close those two stuff. Who are buying beer, easily they can buy diapers, right? The reason is normally they are going out Saturdays, Sundays. They want this too, no? Diapers for children, beer for parents, right? This is in America, right? Walmart. Identify 2 data mining applications that Batik Lanka can apply to their operations. We can say market basket analysis, right? Market basket analysis. Batik Lanka can apply market basket analysis to understand customer purchasing behaviors by analyzing transactions and combinations of product purchase together. Same thing did by Walmart, right? Together by, right? The company can identify patterns in customer preferences. This can help optimize product placement, promotions, and inventory management. And predictive analytics for sales forecasting. I explain what is predictive analysis. This Batik Lanka can use predictive analytics to forecast future sales based on historical data by analyzing trends and such seasonal demand, consumer preferences, and market conditions. Data mining can help the company to predict sales volumes and adjust production and inventory planning accordingly, reducing the stock out or overstocking. In addition to that, fraud detection, production control, science and exploration, supply chain optimization, right? Sales and customer behavior analysis, many they can use. Section 5. In a rapidly evolving technological landscape, Ceylon Crunch is a leading cookie manufacturer, is embarking on a major information technology infrastructure upgrade to enhance efficiency and competitiveness. Ceylon Crunchies is committed to green computing practices while ensuring minimum environmental impact. However, amidst these advancements, IT team faces challenges regarding information security, compliance with stringent legal regulations. List the 3 information security concepts, principles the IT team should use in protecting data. List 3 acts related to the IT and information system passed in by the Sri Lankan Parliament, which as the IT team should consider. Explain 2 practices that the IT team should address to reduce the impact on the environmental during the upgrade process. List 3 information security concepts. Three information security concepts. Sorry. Confidentiality, integrity, availability. Right? You have to list down. Confidentiality means ensures that the sensitive data is accessible only to authorized individuals or systems. This helps protect personal, financial, and proprietary data from unauthorized access or disclosure. Ensuring that data is accurate, consistent, and trustworthy, this principle protects data from being altered or tempered with the ensuring that it remains reliable and uncorrupted. Right? Availability is the ensuring that data is accessible and usable when needed by authorized users. This principle ensures that the system and data remains operational and are not subject to disruption, whether caused by system failures or malicious attacks. Right. Next question. List 3 acts related to IT and information system is passed by Sri Lankan Parliament. There are many. We have given around 7. I can remember around 7 acts we have given. Right? Computer Crime Act, Electronic Transaction Act, right? And Information and Communication Technology Act, Right to Information Act, right? Online Safety Act, the Personal Data Protection Act, that is a draft, right? That still not in action. That is in the parliament, but not resolved. Intellectual Property Act, right? Computer Crime Act. Explain two practices that IT team should address to reduce the impact on the environment. What we can consider? Mainly energy consumption, right? Energy consumption. That means energy efficient hardware. The IT team should prioritize to use the use of energy efficient hardware during the upgrade. This includes servers, computers, and networking equipment that meet environmental standards such as energy star certification by using hardware that consumes less energy. Silicon crunches can significantly reduce their carbon footprint and operating cost. Electronic waste management, e-waste management is another. Proper disposal and recycling of outdated or redundant IT equipment is essential. The IT team should implement a policy to responsible e-waste management, ensuring that all the hardware is recycled or disposed of in an environmentally friendly manner. This helps reduce the environmental impact of electronic waste and ensures compliance with the green computing practices. Right? In addition to that, we can implement virtualization. Virtualization technology that allows host multiple computers on one single hardware. Right? And reduce the paper usage. We can use paperless concept. Paperless concept means we can't avoid 100% using papers, but we can reduce. Right? Number 6. You are being hired as a technology consultant for a trendy tech-savvy restaurant called Pixel Play, where cutting-edge technology plays a pivotal role in daily operations in the kitchen of the Pixel Plate. Cooking robots are utilized in food preparation. Those robots can chop, stir, and even cook certain dishes autonomously, streamlining the kitchen workflow as part of its making custom of its marketing strategy. Pixelplate want to create a infographics to showcase its innovative approach to customers and investors. The infographics will help highlight various aspects of the restaurant's information. Pixelplate has recently adopted the use of cryptocurrencies for customer payments due to the convenience and efficiency of these digital currencies. Explain the technology behind the cryptocurrency, providing 2 examples of cryptocurrencies. Explain 2 key advantages of integrating robots into the Pixelplate kitchen operation. List 2 examples of infographics data Pixelplate could use the visually represents in the information its stakeholders. Cryptocurrency. Explain the technology behind the cryptocurrency, providing 2 examples of cryptocurrencies. Examples are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot. Those are Bitcoins. Sorry, cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency operates in the blockchain technology, which is decentralized and distributed ledger system. It allows transactions to be recorded in secure, transparent, and temper-resistant manner. Each transaction is validated by network of computers, that means nodes, ensuring that no single entity controls the currency. There is no single entity to control the currency like Central Bank of Sri Lanka. The use of encryption and cryptographic techniques ensures that the transactions are secured and that new coins in generated in controlled manner. Bitcoin and Ethereum we can consider as examples. Explain two key advantages in integrating robots in the pixel plates kitchen. What are the advantages? Kitchen efficiency and consistency can explain. Cooking robots can operate 24/7. They don't want holidays, no breaks, right? No offs, 24/7 without fatigue. Ensuring that food preparation tasks like chopping, stirring, and cooking are completed with precision and consistency. This reduces the human error and enhances the speed of service, allowing the quicker food preparation and delivery to customers. Other thing is the cost reduction in labor. By integrating robots into kitchen operations, Pixel Plate can reduce the reliance of the human labor from repetitive tasks. This can lower labor cost in long term, not in short term, right? Long term, they can reduce. As a robot can take over tasks such as food preparation, thus reducing the need for large workforce. The automation of these tasks also minimizes the risk of injuries from repetitive motions of accidents in the kitchen. Right? High efficiency, cost saving, and the safety, everything we can. List two examples of infograph. List two examples of infograph Pixel Plate could use visually represent this information. Infographs we can present in tablets, flow diagrams, conceptual maps, histograms, graphs, maps, topographic maps, right? There are different, we have given in this study pack. All right, we'll go to the last critical question. He has given bit lengthy case study. Pigeon Express is a leading courier company in Sri Lanka. It is looking to streamline its operations and enhance customer satisfaction through the implementation of software applications with a centralized database structure with branches located across different regions in the country. Pigeon Express recognizes the need for stable and reliable internet connection or to connect these branches seamlessly. Pigeon Express is also considering the introduction of business process outsource BPO to optimize the vehicle fleet management. By partnering with BPO, the company aims to efficiently utilize resources by leasing vehicles and divers as needed. Additionally, Pigeon Express is exploring the utilization of social media platforms to broaden its customer reach and engagement. Recognize the power of digital marketing and today's interconnected world. The company plans to establish a strong online presence through platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. As part of its strategic initiatives, Pigeon Express is also prioritizing the enhancement of its cybersecurity measures. With the increasing threat of cyber attacks in the digital age, the company recognized the importance of safeguards its sensitive data and ensuring the privacy of customer information. Pigeon Express is planning to use database management system DBMS to store company's data. List two examples of application software for the each category is specific below, assuming that IT consultant of the Express, Pigeon Express. Desktop publishing software, DTP software and accounting software. Adobe InDesign, Microsoft Publisher, Adobe Photoshop, CorelDRAW. Those are desktop publishing software. Adobe InDesign, CorelDRAW, Spark Express, Microsoft Publisher, Adobe Illustrator. Those are accounting software, QuickBooks, Sage, Xero, Peachtree, Xero, 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 Peachtree, Peachtree. Explain three drawbacks of using database management systems. What are the drawbacks? Initial cost is very high, right? Implementing DBMS can involve significant upfront cost, including purchasing, software license, hardware, and the cost of setting up the system. Additionally, training employees to use the DBMS can be costly and time consuming. And the complexity of management. DBMS requires regular maintenance, including backup updates, and performance tuning. This can be complex and require dedicated database administration to manage and optimize the system, leading to higher ongoing operational cost. And the risk of data breaches. Centralized databases can become attractive target to cyber criminals if proper cybersecurity measures are not in place. A breach of DBMS can be promised large amount of sensitive data. This makes securing database against unauthorized access a critical challenge. Right? Section B3 state three popular internet connectivity options that Pigeon Express can use. What are the popular internet connectivity applications? State three popular internet connectivity options that are available. fiber optic broadband, 4G, 5G, and wireless, right? And dedicated lease line, right? DSL, dedicated lines, digital subscriber line. ADSL is asymmetric digital subscriber line, ADSL, right? ISDN is integrated services digital network. High speed packet access, HSPA, pen drives. List 3 risks associated with information technology on the business and operation of pigeons. What are risks? Cybersecurity threats. Pigeon Express faces to risk of cyber attacks such as hacking and data breaches or ransomware that can compromise sensitive customer and company data, leading to loss of trust and potential financial penalties, right? And system downtime. Any technical failure or system crash could result in the business operations, right? Or in leading to delay in courier services, communication breakdowns, and reduction in customer satisfaction. Data losses. Improper backup practices or database corruptions can lead to loss of critical data. Explain 3 benefits that Pigeon Express expects to gain by implementing business process outsourcing, BPO. I explain what is BPO. Right? One is cost saving by outsourcing non-core functions such as fleet management. Right? Pigeon Express can reduce operational costs related to the staff in training and maintaining a fleet of vehicles. It also reduces the capital investment for purchasing vehicles, right? That is very cost effective method. And the improved efficiency. Outsourcing allows Pigeon Express to focus on its core competencies while leaving operational tasks like vehicle management to specialized providers who can optimize and streamline these processes, improved efficiency. And scalability and the flexibility. With the BPO, Pigeon Express can scale its operations up or down based on demand without having to invest in additional resources or infrastructures. This provides flexibility in adjusting to seasonal demand or expecting into new region without logistical constraints. State 3 positive impacts that the Pigeon Express can achieve by leveraging social media. Positive and negative things are there. Increase brand awareness, right? Increase brand awareness. Social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter allow this Pigeon Express to reach broader audience, increasing visibility and attracting new customers by showcasing their services, customer reviews, and promotions. And the customer engagement, they can improve their customer engagement, right? Normally, they are offering different engagement, just like raffles, right? Social media enables Pigeon Express to engage directly with customers through comments, direct messages, posts, like that. And cost-effective marketing. This is very cost-effective, and that is, we can reach to the target marketing, right? Not like the public media, right? Now, this question C is normally you can gain 25 marks, right? Okay. If you have any queries in future, then you can raise me a you can send me WhatsApp message, right, before your exam. We will help you. If you have any problem, you can use the same group, WhatsApp group, or you can WhatsApp me the personal, and I will reply, right? Do you have anything to ask? Any special queries? No? Right, then all the best. Don't forget to ask any, if there is any problem, you can ask me directly, right? Then good night and all the best for your exam and your future. Thank you very much for the participation.